Welcome back to YK Web Solutions. My name is Yusuf Khan, and today I'm going to show you how to install web server for PHP and MySQL applications. Right, and this video is all about how you can run PHP application using databases, MySQL. How does it work? What's the purpose of it, and what vendors are included? So before we go ahead, and I show you how to install your web server. First, we need to find out what is web server, right? So web server is a machine, or it's a software which is we install. First, web server is a software which hosts your website, whether it's dynamic or static. So it's called web server, right? Whenever you send your HTTP request, it serves and it sends back the request or the content of the pages on your browser. It is based on client and server-side model, right? So your server is a server, your client is your browser from where you send your HTTPS request. But in dynamic web applications, we use web server on local machines before we host them on online server. So on your local machine, we install web server. It acts same like a web server. But in dynamic application, what happens when it sends the request to the web server, there is no static pages stored, but it has databases and instruction. What it does, it interprets instructions of PHP and start assembling and collect data, fetch data from the databases and deliver you content, right? So this is very simple. Now the thing is, basically, while your web server receives request and sends you back, it checks some security checks as well, right? And then takes you to the web page, depending on what kind of request you send, right? Now, what web server we use? So this video is about Apache. Apache is widely used software right now as a web server, and it is created by Apache Software Foundation. It is open source and it is free, so that's why a lot of people use it. Even the WordPress websites are also installed on this, and they use Apache servers, right? Now Apache servers has different vendors which provides Apache server distribution, and I use xampp. What is xampp? I show you just now. Let's go to Google and write down xampp. Sorry. So xampp, download. So if you go to this website, which is apachefriends.org, because it's a friend of Apache, so you will find this. This is xampp. Now, what is xampp stands for? So xampp is like I can say what it says: cross-platform, right? The X for cross-platform Apache server, right? Maria database, PHP, and Perl. So it supports all these kind of things, right? So the cross-platform usually means that it can run on any computer without depending on any operating system, right? So you will find different operating systems. You will find xampp for the different operating system. It will serve the same server capabilities, right? And M for and A for like Apache. So it's bringing you all Apache features and everything. Then we talk about Maria database, which is famous database server, and it is developed by MySQL itself. So people use it. And then PHP, right? PHP is a server-side scripting language, right? And we write down PHP scripts, and it's used for fetching data from MySQL databases or writing queries and all these things. So PHP is a server-side scripting language, right? And there is another language. Last piece stands for Perl, which is also programming language used in web applications. So this is xampp, which we use, and let's see which one we should install. So my machine is 64-bit, and just hold on what I pressed. So this is PHP 5.6 7.2. I go for Salt, no, I need to go for 64-bit. And this is for Windows. So as I said, exam for Windows. Here they are. So we have this, but it's download for 32-bit, exam for Linux, operating system X. Yeah, MD5. Let's do this one. So it's downloading now. So I'll show you how to make all setups and everything. Yeah, it will take only less than a minute, I believe. It's my internet connection. If you see it's lost signal, I don't know why. So hopefully it will be done. Meanwhile, what I explained to you, another thing, we will use a text editor. This text editor, I use brackets, or you can use a Sublime Text. Yeah, so this is what you can do. And also I would say first I will install everything, make a setup, show you how does it work, and how you can test your application. So I will just show you how to print your message, right? So my next video is all about PHP and PHP validation and basic things, but right now I'm just showing you how to install and set up your web server XAMPP on your local machine. It's about to finish now, so it's few seconds left. Yes. So basic purpose of this software is to host your dynamic website on your local machine before you upload it on online server. It will have the same capabilities and same functions which you'll find on online. Now it's done. Let's go. XAMPP. I just double click to run a setup. Yeah. So start installing. Yes. Yes, I have antivirus and can slow down your interface installation. Please visit the following link. I just continue with it because an activity user. Yes. So you just ignore these things. This is setup of XAMPP. Just press next. When you go to selecting component, I select all. So it's Apache is already MySQL, FileZilla, FTP server. So you can upload or download or make changes to FTP. It provides FTP connections, file transfer protocol, so you can instant change. If you have FileZilla FTP server, you can instant change your online. Yeah, Mercury mail server, Tom. Now programming language, it supports PHP and Perl, right? Program languages PHP, MyAdmin, Webalizer, and FixandMail, right? Now let's go. I'm going to save it on my C drive. The reason being, I just feel comfortable running exam from my C drive. It's up to you where you want to install, right? Just next and not starting. So here it is. Yeah. So that's how it will. It almost supports all contents or components, right? You can see WordPress, Joomla, and other, and also we have like other content management systems. So it is quite powerful, right? And if you see it supports Drupal as well. Yeah, so that's the thing. The main tool of xampp are Apache, right? That's why I just selected it. And Apache HTTP is a remote computer. If someone requests files, images, or document using their browser, it will create, it will serve you, yeah. And in the same way, mysql is there. So mysql is also open source software, but it's actually based on databases, and most likely the databases are relational databases. Now what is relational databases? While it's installing, I'm just explaining you. Relational databases are one database is connected to another database, and in each database there are different tables, right? So for example, I'm running a company, so I have a database of my clients, but I have another database of my developers or my designers or my employee. So if they want to access, so each client database has their own personal details, right, or what projects they worked on. Now I assign that database to that client to one of my developer team, yeah. So it's like accessing two databases or merging together. That's why we call it relational database, because you take one information from one database and merge it with another information, yeah. So that's how we do. And to make it practical, what we do, we use PHP, which is, I already said, it stands for hypertext preprocessor, but it's a server-side scripting language, and we use it to create dynamic pages, right? And it's open source as well, so people are invited to make changes or make it improve or make it more secure. And that's the thing. And as I said in the previous, it's one more language is involved in xampp, which is Perl. So it's a general purpose language, I would say. Usually we use for graphical interfaces or administration. It has also abilities to work along with HTML, XML, and other markup languages, right? So this is something we do. These are the tools we usually work with xampp, yeah. And what we do, that PHP and these things, example, also merge with WordPress as well, so you can run database like you have a content management system, so you can do it. And also what you do, it's also provide to install free HTTPS encryptions on your website, so your website will be encrypted, and it has SSL on that. So that's the thing. And it wouldn't take that long. It's about to finish. It takes only 1-2 minutes time to install. So just visit this website, bitnami.com. Bitnami is the company which is the main producer of xampp, yeah. And if you see their catalog, application catalog, what they've done, so you will find out they support xampp support single tier application based like WordPress, Qbots, Service Catalog, Fluentbit, and other. And also it has containers like Joomla, XAMPP. It supports Magento. I made a project for Magento once, yeah. And other containment, Django, right? So it supports all these things. So that's the thing. So you have to see. It's about to finish now. It's creating an installer. The reason being this video is getting a little bit longer because I need to show you it's meant for wait. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Setup is finished and it's asking me, do you want to start the control panel now? I would say yes, and so I checked it. Now it will start. So this is the control panel which you're going to use every day. Yeah, it's like XAMPP control panel version 3.2.2. so when you start your configuration, what you do, you have to click here what service you're looking for. I'm looking for Apache. What's wrong? So I just go this. Yeah, so it started. So it used this and port 80. Sometimes block the port as well if you're using Skype or something, so your MySQL will fall or something like that. But right now I'm not running anything, so it will work. So both of things are, when you have to stop, you just stop, simply press stop before you sign out. You close your project, but before you starting project, you just have to do this. So quickly I just show you where it is saved and what folders are involved where you can save your file. So what you do, you simply go to my C drive. Yeah, and my C drive, there's a folder of XAMPP, and in the XAMPP folder just ignore everything and there will be htdocs, right? This is the folder. And if you see, this is a dashboard, this is an image, this is a webalizer, XAMPP, and this and that. So if I create a folder, yeah, and I name it my project, yeah, so this is my project. And if I go, if you want to check whether your web server is on, XAMPP is working, just go for localhost, yeah, and simple, that's it. So it will take you to, if it is on, it will take you to this page. As you see, the services, both services are on, Apache and MySQL, so it took you to their dashboard. If I stop it, just have a look, so it wouldn't serve this page. So that's a testing point. Is it working or not? Let's see. See, it's not working. This site can't be reached because localhost is not working. So what you do, you simply press start button here, because, and then refresh it, and here it is. Yeah, now you have to go for your directory. So what I created just now, I created my project. So if I go there, right, my underscore project, oops, project, boom. You see it's index, it's a parent directory. You can go back, there is no file inside, but access your folder. Now I'm going to create quickly a file to show you how does it work. So just save everything, open a folder. Now I'm opening this folder in my C drive. Yeah, in the C drive, XAMPP, htdoc, and my project, and select folder. That's it. So I'm inside this folder. Now I'm going to create my PHP file. So Control S, right, I'm going to save it index. Now always remember, whenever you are creating PHP file, it doesn't end with HTML, otherwise it will be a static page. You need to create a dynamic page, so that will be index.php. And from down all files, you need to find out your PHP. Yeah, here it is, your PHP, and just save it. Oops, still wrong, because what I did, no, I made a mistake. Control new, save it. See, it's a it's safe on the wrong directory. So what I do, I just go there. Which directory I'm accessing? It's my project. Yeah. So I'm Control S. I have to go, my mistake, I was in the wrong directory. I have to go this xampp htdoc and then my project, and here I'm creating index.php as php extension, yeah, file type, and I create it. Now if you see index.php is here, right? So if I go back and I just do again, so it's automatically on my index page. This is the page I am on. Yeah, now what we do, I have to write down. Now I'm giving a basic code. If you see, I'm not going to teach a code, that will be my next video, but I'm just showing the basic code. So this is PHP. That's how you start. Left left tag question mark PHP, and then the question mark and the right tag. Yeah, and you say echo, it is for printing. Yeah, echo hello, oops, hello world. Yeah, that's it, and you control S. So this is basically, there's no HTML involved right now, and you just go and refresh it. Hello world is there. See, so it's a PHP file retrieving PHP print hello world, because by the support, because your xampp is serving you. If you don't have this, it wouldn't work, right? If I just stop it here, for example, I just stopped it here, yeah, and I refresh this. If you see down, it's showing connecting, and it's still trying to connect, but it won't connect, and the site localhost refused to connect because it's not on. So what you do, you simply start again, this and this, right, and refresh it, so it will be on, waiting for localhost to reply, and see hello world is there. Yeah, so this is something we do, right? This is your setup has been ready, and now I have to show you one more thing. Now you have two ways. First, I just close it. Let's close this. I just close this. So this is your local. If I write down only localhost again, boom, it will take your dashboard. Now you have two choices, because accessing your databases, what databases are there, what tables are there, what are the values, right, which you fetch from your queries. If you want to access, this is phpMyAdmin. If you just go there, right, because this is MySQL behind, and phpMyAdmin just gives you interface to control your tables and database. See, this is phpMyAdmin, and that's the databases, user accounts. You can export databases, you can import database files, variables, everything. I'm not going to be in the details, right, because this video is about installing and making a setup. So it's working, it's completely fine. So one way is go phpMyAdmin and click here from the dashboard. Another is, like, because I access it from the localhost. Localhost is something which hosts your website, so you don't have to write down HTTPS and this that, because it will be your online thing. But in the local machine, you always work with localhost. Now if I go for localhost phpMyAdmin, so it will take you to the same page. See, oops, yeah, that's fine. So this is phpMyAdmin. So you can access that phpMyAdmin through your dashboard, or either directly localhost phpMyAdmin, and inside the localhost, if I just remove this and go for my underscore project, the file I created, yeah, it will take me to the index page. Yeah, but this is the default page. So what it does in the localhost, in the htdoc, the project folder, my project folder, index.php automatically be a directory, the first directory page, so it automatically accesses that. So this is they act like index pages act like your home page. So that's all, folks, right? And this is my video about this. I hope you enjoy and you liked it. If you liked it, subscribe my channel, like my video, right? It helps and motivate me to bring new videos for you. My next video will be about PHP and MySQL, and I will try to bring validation controls on your forms, how you can server side secure your form instead of client side security. It's client side scripting. Like usually we do JavaScript, but I will try to show you web based validation. So see you, folks, and I'll come back later, right? Till then, bye bye.